next film, a Ben Stiller movie, um, While We're Young.
映画に行きたい気分です。楽しみにしています。
Another sociological film. This is a really great movie. I enjoy this very much. While We're Young deals with the situation where we have a couple who put off having children until it was too late. Like for a woman should really never get pregnant past the age of 32. That's the cutoff age. If you look at the medical statistics, you'll find that birth defects dramatically, and I mean almost just beyond belief, dramatically begin after she turns 32, and this occurs in every country and every population. For a man, according to a Swedish study that was done about 3 years ago, they found that, maybe 2 years ago, they found that the men's cutoff age is 40 when birth defects hit. So if your husband's 40 and you're past the age of 32, you're female, forget about having children, because the birth defects are going to happen. There's like a 10% chance that you're going to have a normal child and a 90% chance that you're going to have a defective child, and the statistics just show it. If you're a younger woman, you should marry a guy or have a child with a guy in his 20s, or if you're an older guy, you should have a child with a woman in her 20s. And it's the safest thing for you to do. Otherwise, don't look at the actors and the stars and the fact they have children. They're using alternative methods to have these children, like surgical implants and surrogate parents or surrogate women to carry the baby. Don't take the risk. It's just not worth it. I mean, ask yourself the question, do you want to have constant spontaneous abortions, or do you want to raise this child, this damaged child, for the rest of your life? It's just not worth it. You should, if you're going to have children, do it in your 20s. That's the safest time. And that's what this movie's basically about. They've gone past the age of when they should be childbearing. They know it, and she's had several stillborn children, but her friends have all got married, all have children now, all hang out together, but this one couple, they can't relate to what they're going through. They can't relate to anything they say. They're finding that they're having children, their friends, and them not having children has caused a giant rift. And you see, there's a dramatic scene in this movie where Ben Stiller's character's wife is asked to attend this little get-together for women and their babies, and they have the star performers at this get-together are performing music, and it's so bloody childish, it's so infantile that. But the women are actually enjoying this experience, and they're enjoying it with their babies. But the woman who doesn't have the baby, Ben Stiller's character's wife, she's looking around at them all, and all these women are behaving like they're infants and they're babies, and it's called an infantile syndrome, and it makes her sick to the point where she's almost throwing up, and she leaves because the music is terrible. I mean, for your experience, you know, if you're single, you know, you must have had friends who carried CDs, DVDs, music, childish music inside their car, and they pop it into the DVD or the CD player, the music player, and they play this music when they get their kids in the back seat or in the car seat, and they're playing this childish nursery rhyme music that would drive you freaking crazy. normally, and then you notice that your friends with these kids are singing along with it, and they hear it every day, and they're doing this every day. It's the same song over and over again. Yeah, of course you don't want to hang out with them, and so this causes a rift between this couple. But they notice that this other couple, who are they're around 25, they're 25 years old, haven't had children yet, and they're wondering, well, you know, why are we so different from them? Why don't we hang out with this couple? Because we can relate to them more. So this is another sociological movie about having this rift that occurs between friends as the friends progress. And I mean, I could completely relate to it. Most of my friends getting married or having children, and I can't relate to them anymore. So a rift has been created, and friendships have gone aside because of it. Really recommend this movie if you're studying sociology or psychology. I very much recommend this movie, that you study this. I don't know what the syndrome would be called, but this was a great movie. I enjoyed it very much. A lot of light humor scenes. Ben Stiller, he looks like one of I'd say my best friend from childhood that I still stay in contact with. He looks exactly like Ben Stiller with gray hair though. Telomere damage again.